Hello, I'm Jacob here with a video for all my die-cast car collectors out there. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I made really any type of video, but I've had a lot of pickups come in of a lot of various things. So, and also stay tuned because I do have another pickup video in the woodwork, but again, I'll worry about that when that time comes. It's just been really super busy with college and stuff, so it's kind of hard to fit everything. And also, with all that being said, the whole weekly Vikings video thing, I apologize. Probably not going to happen, but we are 2-2 after the bye week, so our next game is against Kansas City on Sunday, so there's still hope for a really good season. I'm hopeful. 9, 7, 10, and 6 is definitely not out of reach. But anyway, now back to the main topic of the video, die-cast cars. Now, the beautiful thing about being a collector of multiple things is, well, typically if you go to a thrift store, you're bound to find something. And so far, every time I've gone into that consignment store, I have not walked out of there without at least something. So, that could be good, that could be bad, as a collector goes. But yeah, this past week, I would say the mantra had been NASCARs. All 1/24th scale NASCARs. Yeah, I picked up 7 cars, all of them 1/24th scale, and all of them were $10 a piece. Yeah, good luck finding a decent, 1/64th scale for like $10. I've known, like, back in the day, I paid as much as $15 to $16 for one of them at a time, just depending on, well, obviously, my favorite driver, this, that, and the other thing. But, so $10 for 1/24th scale die-cast cars, it's pretty awesome. So, without further ado, I'll go ahead and get into this. Now, half of them are boxed and half of them aren't boxed, so I'll go ahead and start off with the ones that aren't boxed. And in, well, some sort of a chronological order. So, without further ado, let's get into this. The first car I'll show is this Ernie Irvan Skittles Wild Berry Pontiac number 36 from the 1998 NASCAR season. As you can see here, kind of hard to see, but there's the 50th anniversary of NASCAR. The right side with all the sponsors: Winston Cup, Bud, Gatorade, Goodies, DuPont, Spicer, Bowman, 3M, and so on and so forth. The back of the car. By the way, all the open cars have fully opening hoods and fully opening trunk lids, so that's also kind of a nice touch. So that's the first one. Second one is Dale Jarrett, also from the 98 or 99 season, I'm not 100% sure, but Dale Jarrett Ford Taurus Ford Credit number 88 from either the 98 or 99 season. And this one is cool because it has the blue wheels, Goodyear, and then again all the sponsors and all that stuff. The front, and again, functioning hood and trunk lid. The back. So that's number 2. And then I bought both of those, I think, this past Tuesday. And then these I bought on Sunday, or Saturday I should say. And the first one is the number 60 Pico Energy Power Team Chevrolet. And I believe at the time the guy driving it was Jeffrey Bodine, because he drove this car most of the time, but there was like 4 or 5 different drivers of this car during the season. And this is from the 2000 season, as you can see in the pillars. Again, also with fully functioning trunk and hood, so that's kind of a nice thing. Monte Carlo, again, all the sponsors. So that's number 3. And last but not least, for my action, Bill Elliott. McDonald's drive-thru, number 94 Ford Taurus from the 2000 season. And this has always been one of my personal favorites. I just love how the paint scheme and all that stuff works. So yeah, again, like I say, all the sponsors, the back, again, fully functioning hood, trunk, all that stuff. So those are my unopened cars. And then as soon as I bought the Bodine and the Bill Elliott, I literally happened to turn back and I saw these three gems, all of them packaged, by the way, and all of them, well, two of them are vintage and one of them is of an old style of NASCAR. So without further ado, let's get into it. And this first one is my Denny Hamlin Pit Stop Joe Gibbs Racing FedEx Express number 11 Car of Tomorrow. Remember that failure? I remember watching a few races of that, and it was just like when they had all the spoiler and stuff, but now these are pretty highly collectible. So, you know, if you can get your hands on one of them, I highly recommend you do that. So yeah, and again, this might have been bought from the Joe Gibbs Pro Shop, or from Go Racing, or like a racing club car, so yeah, that's the Denny Hamlin. And then, next, boom, Racing Champions, 1995, number 81 TIC Ford Thunderbird of Kenny Wallace. As you can see, still in its original packaging. I always love when I can find these old vintage cars in their package. It really adds something to it that most collectors will agree. And then last but not least, Darrell Waltrip, Parts America Western Autos, number 17 Chevrolet, 1996 Preview Edition, Racing Champ. And again, also in a pretty good shape package for being like 19 years old, and also, you know, the Kenny Wallace for being 20 years old. So yeah, that'll wrap it up for this video. Again, stay tuned as I do have some more pickups on the way, as well as a couple more videos to drop. So when everything finally arrives and all that stuff, I'll be sure to make a video, and maybe a little bit yet, because, well, as you know, I'm really busy and my birthday's in a couple weeks, so big birthday for me, the big 21, so that could get interesting. But anyway, until we meet again, this is Jacob, and have a good day.